So this is what the tin looks like. It's actual metal. It's got the little logo on the front. It's very stylish, it's very slick. It's got the logo again on the inside, and it opens up. You got 4 big wells here to put water washes. And then on this side, you've got a whole bunch, 12 little ones. And then here's the pretty paints. So I've already used quite a few of the main ones just while I was doing these watercolor classes. So I got a chance to finally pull everything apart and use it, and I was super, super excited. This little middle bit here, it comes out, and you've got that as well. Now, by no means, I think I was debating to get the 24 or the 48 and everything else, and I know myself well enough to know that I'm just going to end up buying the other colors anyway. I know these are watercolors, and I know you can mix them, and I know you can get away with just 3 primary colors and everything else, but I know that I am addicted to color, so I would want them. So, and I really wanted the big tin as well. Sorry, my fingers feel too big for me today. I ended up writing the colors on the edges just so that I'd know exactly what's in each color. You sort of bend these tabs back to get them in and out, and then you press them back forward, and you can tip it upside down and they don't fall out, so it's all good. Plus you've got, like, once they're squished up, you should actually get 4 more colors in if you really wanted to. So that's really cool. Yes, so very, very excited. I've used colors. You can see that one there, which is like equivalent to Alizarin Crimson, has been used a lot of times, and they even came with a gold and a silver. This was the swatch that I did. So there's actually a bit of sheen to those. I think I'm going to replace, there was 2 colors that didn't come in the set that I really wanted, so I'll probably replace the metallics with these ones. So heaps and heaps of color, super, super excited. I had lots of fun. They came wrapped up in this little wrapper that has the name on it, and surrounded with foil as well, so they don't melt or don't anything like that. So these are my new watercolors. So it was a huge investment. I'm really excited. I've used some of the colors. I'm really, really happy with how they've turned out. This is sort of like student grade watercolor paper, and it's still super vibrant colors on here. So really, really, really happy. Yeah, so I want to share that and to share my journey of finding these as well. So the Larry Post sort of just has the sets, and they don't have really a full range of all the colors, but definitely check them out for sets. As far as if you want 1 or 2 colors, that artshops.com.au or theartshops.com.au is where I'll be getting those few extra colors that I want, and a couple tubes of this Daniel Smith paint sort of to round out the collection. I also picked up from that Larry Shops empty metal tin, sort of more of a travel size one, so that when I work out what my favorite 12 colors are, I can chuck them in here and I can travel with them. I don't have to take a super big tin if I don't have the space, if I'm camping or something. Or if I end up filling this one with other colors, or maybe my Daniel Smith ones, I can get little half pans and put them in here. So it's actual tin. There's not a lot of, I couldn't find, this was $20 and a PBO brand. It's got the 3 wells, a few little ones as well. So I was really happy with the quality of this one. It's got the little finger hold as well on the bottom, so do this one. So yes, that has been my journey with these. Sorry guys, I just realized there's a few points I forgot to mention about the Schmincke watercolors. Now I know I mentioned that they're the Horadam aquarelle ones, but I just wanted to reiterate that the Horadam ones are the artist grade. So if you're looking for artist grade, you want this one. They do have a student grade one as well, but you want the Horadam ones if you want the artist grade, which just means there's less filler, more natural pigment, so you get a smoother finish, brighter colors, that sort of thing. So that's what that is. Yes, so the other thing I want to quickly touch back on now, the online card classes, the watercolor ones, I said before that there was 3 different versions. If you were only going to do one of those, I would recommend the newest one, the intermediate class. Don't be fooled by the name intermediate. I've done all of them now, and yes, I liked the other two and I did get stuff out of them. The third one is more the how to watercolor, like, you know, how do you get the blooms, or how do you not get the blooms, and what's, you know, how do you, like, it's all the how-to stuff and how about paper, about the paints. Plus it has lots of beautiful diagrams of what you can do with or without stamps, or that sort of thing. So it really was Dawn Wolseg, I think that's how you say her last name. She's from W+9. Sorry, I had a mental blank. She's the owner and creator of W+9, and she does amazing watercolors in her own right, and she's the one actually teaching the class, and she teaches you so much about actual watercoloring. The other ones seem to be like the exploring mediums, is just, you know, trying out different mediums, what can you do with them, and that's cool. And the other one, but I mean at the same time, it's sort of not teaching you why it works the way it works. So I really enjoyed that. Plus, once you have the basics, then you will find coloring stamps with watercolors so much easier once you figure out, once you know, oh, that's why that did that weird thing and I didn't like it, you know. So she goes through all those, like, why things happen, and, you know, what to do to change them, or why they're occurring, sort of thing, just so that you're not frustrated when you're actually watercoloring. So I would definitely recommend the last one. The first one was also very good, but again, it was, you know, how to color an image or how to do a background, whereas this one sort of went through, yeah, how to watercolor. So definitely, if I was going to choose one of them and only invest in one class, I would do the intermediate one. And my only card I have to share for you guys that I have not already shipped off is actually a Christmas card. I am keeping my promise and my New Year's resolution, and I'm doing Christmas cards early. Woo! So this is like a Critters in the Arctic. Yes, Critters in the Arctic with the narwhal. So it's the Lawn Fawn one with the Lawn Fawn stitched hillsides borders, and I've used the really bouncy one for the waves, and then the smoother one for the hills in the back, and just some pattern paper for the sky. And I actually took watercolor on the back, like I used my Tombow markers and then added water. So I got this really cool effect and I put it on the back of the vellum, and I got a bit of a cool effect with I actually like that it's rumpled and ruffled for water, because then it has some texture to the waves and stuff as well. Plus you can still see through and see the narwhal's tail. So I really like that. I saw a similar card on Lawn Fawn website probably when it was first released, and I just adapted it to suit what supplies I have and that sort of thing, and testing out some colors and all that sort of stuff. So I had lots of fun, and I hope everyone has a really good day, and thank you very much. Bye!